Hola a todos, bienvenidos a un nuevo episodio del show. I'm your host Natasha Molina y me da mucho placer de poder presentarles a ChicoCurlyhead. He's an incredible Panamanian artist and composer who was raised in Atlanta and brings us a fresh and unique new sound. Chico, we're so excited to have you here with us today.
Hey, how you guys doing? Thank you guys for having me, actually. Yeah.
It's an absolute pleasure. I like how you got to play with the curls a little bit too. Let us know who you are.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot now. So,
Okay,
yeah.
so first things first, you have so much new music and everything that we are going to be talking about, but I want the people to get to know a little bit more about your background and how you got into music, because I think your story is super interesting, how it just kind of happened de la nada one day playing around. So tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, I mean, so I have a friend, his name is Joshua. I call him Pablo. But that friend, I remember it was a Sunday. He was like, "Yo," he gives me a call. He's like, "Yo, what you doing?" I'm like, "Nothing, just chilling in the house." He was like, "Yo, there's some guys from school. You don't know them, but they make music. They're gonna record in my basement today. If you want to come through, hang out, whatever, chill." I was like, "Sure." I mean, I ain't got nothing to do, so dale, vamos. Después pasó como una hora, me preguntan, "Hey, ¿tú quieres grabar una canción? Do you want to record something, have fun?" And I was like, "Sure." I mean, that day I ended up recording my first song ever. I wrote that song to myself, which I was so shocked. Um, I made a SoundCloud like right after I finished recording that song. I put the song up on SoundCloud, and yeah, by the next day, I had like 2,000 streams already. Yeah,
Wow. That's a
yeah.
lot. That's incredible. I love that story. And antes de eso, ¿nunca habías hecho nada con la música antes?
No, honestly, no. Yo jugaba fútbol,
Wow.
soccer, so yeah, el
So
fútbol es.
literally, they were like, let's make a song, and you made a song, and then wow, like you started growing your fan base from that moment. I love that because it's like again, it just like went from 0 to 100 real quick. A lot of people would normally be a little bit more shy, especially if they had no background in music. So that's incredible how you just like
That's,
put yourself out there.
that's also the funny part. Like I consider myself pretty shy, especially like music. Like, man, I can never picture myself like singing a song that's not even mine in front of like people. So it was like very shocking to me. I'll say that. Yeah.
That's interesting. I'm sure a lot of people can relate to you too. So now that you mentioned that, how do you think music as an outlet helps you with like your shyness?
Um, Honestly, it just helps me be more open to like just things that I want to do. Like I don't know, I consider myself very different from most artists because like I don't know. I think a lot of things are very straightforward. But for me, I don't consider my goals or things that I want to do very straightforward. So yeah, it just helps me be myself and just pursue things that I really want to do. Really.
That's amazing. I think a good message for everybody watching to take away is that if they have any art or any kind of craft that they love, they should just really like put themselves into it, especially if they're so passionate about it like you are with your music.
Yeah, I mean, and it doesn't even have to be just music, whether that's like anything, like
I
with
completely
clothing,
agree.
like I love clothes, fashion, like I love all that manufacturing. I like all of those things, and people wouldn't even know.
We
Um,
can tell because you have a unique fashion sense too. Like every time I see like you in a new photo or like a fit, I'm like, oh my God, like I don't know. I need to draw inspiration from you.
oh man, no, yeah, I mean, I just have fun, and I tell people everything you guys see from me, it's me, it's coming from me. Nothing that you guys will ever see from me is like because somebody's telling me. No, it's like it's coming from me. This is me. This is Chico Curlyhead. This is John Ferris. Like whatever you want to call it, this is
It's
him.
who you are. Is you're not
Yeah,
playing a
it's me.
persona. You're literally authentically yourself. I think that's why a lot of people can relate to you. That's why a lot of people love you, your music, and everything that you're doing. I know that's like one of my favorite things. Like if you're authentic, that's super important.
Yeah.
I had to ask because I know Panama has been put on the map so much more lately over the past few years. I mean, tenemos a Search, tenemos a Bosa, we've got incredible producers like Dimelo Flow, Borica Music. There's so much. So I have to ask you, especially you actually being born in Panama and raised there up until 9 years old, if I'm correct, right?
Yeah, 9, pretty much 10, but yeah, 9.
So how has that influenced you?
Honestly, it's a big influence. Like I tell people, I don't know sets. I don't know the Flow. Personally, I don't know them, but as a Panamanian, I rock with my people and I always be supporting my people. Um, Outside from that, they're super talented. Like, don't get that twisted. Just because they come from Panama doesn't mean anything. But they're super talented and they're great at what they do. El Bosa también es otro que últimamente ha estado subiendo muchísimo, super fast. Yeah, it's like super. It's cool. It's great to see it because I feel like now you finally get a feel of yo. It's not just Puerto Rico. It's not just Colombia, and it's not just this country or Argentina. None of them. Nah, it's like, bro, we got it too.
I
Um,
absolutely agree with you. I think that's why I love so much, and I'm always so amazed because I mean, I'm not Panamanian. My godmother's Panamanian. I'm actually Ecuadorian, but like we don't really have many artists on that level representing like my country either. So even when I see other countries, like again, it's Panama right now. I feel like Panama's getting so much hotter and everything. Their artists are showing out for them. So I'm just always so happy and like proud just for my Latino people in general to see everything they're
exactly.
doing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
For example, one of my main producers, he's from Ecuador. People don't know
Wow.
that exactly. My other one, which I have two pretty much, his family's from Africa.
Oh,
Um,
cool.
so it's like I've lived different cultures. I've been with their family for years now. I've experienced their foods, their parties, everything, you name it. So it's like I just soaked in everything that really represents me as a person, not just me being born in Panama, raised in Atlanta. It's everything that's around me. Um, that makes me me, honestly. And yeah, I'm super proud to be Panamanian, super proud to be raised in Atlanta. Like honestly, all those things define me, and I'm just proud of it all.
And it has helped to create the unique sound that you now offer us, like with your recent EP, Dia Dreamer. Again, the Spanglish is something I really love too, because I feel like our generation, you know, we're Latino and everything, but then we were also like, you know, raised here. I was born and raised in New York City. So just like I feel like our language is not Spanish, it's not English, it's Spanglish. We literally speak Spanglish. And that's like how I talk to my friends. So the fact that you convey that in your music, in your lyrics and everything is super important. I love that so much. And now I want you to tell us a little bit about why that is so important to you.
Um, Once again, it represents me.
Super,
uh,
love it.
yeah, like Spanglish is. I have said this in an interview before. I think Spanglish is gonna be a language at some point. It's gonna be considered a language, not just Spanish, English, Portuguese, French. Like, nah, I think Spanglish at some point. I don't know when, but it will be its own language because it's basically its own language. Honestly,
I agree.
I
Yo
don't
espero que
think.
sí, porque yo también hablo así. I'll switch from English, Spanish, and everything just while talking.
Yeah, and at the same time, I don't think everybody understands Spanglish. That's me. I don't think everybody does. Everybody doesn't understand the vision and music wise, but when it comes to language, either they probably won't understand it. And I just think at some point it'll be its own language. Obviously, it's growing very fast. There's some dope artists who are doing it. And yeah, it's like super cool to see it, honestly.
For sure, for sure. And now to get a little bit more into depth about Dia Dreamer, what can you tell us about this EP and what was the process like creating it for you? Because I know it's a really special project.
Yeah, I mean, Dear Dreamer, it's super personal. But I made it in a way where people also feel connected to it and can relate to it. Um, yeah, Dear Dreamer is it's my way of saying daydreamer.
Yeah.
um,
Yes.
so yeah, I'm a daydreamer. I daydream a lot, and each song was a specific thing that I was constantly always daydreaming constantly to the point where I it got to me. I said, you know what? I feel like the only way I can get this out of my head or from this happening over and over is if I just make it into a song. Something that's just like, yo, this is there because of this. And that's that. So I just went in and I started doing that. Um, I did get stressed throughout the process. Like it wasn't, I didn't make this EP in a month. No, this EP took me like 6, 7 months to make because I wanted it to represent me and I wanted it to be authentic. And I also wanted it to give a specific message. So that took some time to do that. And yeah, I made over 20 songs and I ended up picking 6 of those 20 songs. So
That must have been really hard to just pick 6 out of the 20. I'm sure we're gonna hear the rest of them though on another project coming up, or no?
I don't know.
Okay.
I have made 6 songs in the last week, so I don't know.
Yeah, they just keep on rolling out. So we got to see I love that though. And you know
Yeah.
what? De verdad me encanta como dijiste that you created the EP, you created these songs as a way to get it out of your head. And it's so ironic because now we can't get it out of our head. So you
Oh,
passed it
man.
on.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that, but at least
No,
you
no,
feel
don't be
connected.
sorry at all. We're loving it. We're vibing with it and everything, especially with the music videos that you have released alongside them as well. I mean, DIADREAMER, the music video is so unique. And also, by the time that this interview is out, we will also have the music video to Quien es Esa, which I have seen. And both videos, they have such a creative concept behind it. So can you talk a little bit about it?
Yeah, I mean the video for Dear Dreamer, let's starting off. The video is supposed to give you a glimpse of how I was feeling, what it felt like for me. It's like constantly like seeing the same vision over and over. So like a search hunt, almost like that. That's how I felt. And I don't know about other people, but I definitely got to feel like if some scenes are like almost repeating over and over, in and out, even though they weren't repeating, they were actually, it felt like it was repeating. So it was just to give people a glimpse of like what I'm trying to say, how I feel, and what exactly was happening, I would say. So yeah.
I love it. We're literally inside ChicoCurlyhead's head then. And also it's a little bit inspired by the Truman Show from what I've heard, which I thought was really cool because again, that's kind of like a movie that was like a staple and a classic. I think that's before our time, but still like it was a staple and classic for us as well. It's something really incredible.
Yeah, I remember when I brought the idea up to the team was like, that's super cool, like honestly. And I was like, yeah, I consider myself an artist. That's one of the reasons. Like, outside of the music, I really try to bring things together to the point where you're like, yeah, he's not a rapper, he's not a singer, he's an artist. He's genuinely creating. He's creating. So, yeah.
No, that's super important. Other than being a singer, a songwriter, and everything, you are really hands-on with the visual aspect and every aspect that goes into your craft, which I think is so important because we're getting like literally to see how you see things. Like you said,
Yeah.
it's really special because we can just connect with you so much more.
Yeah, I mean, I just want all my fans, every new fan, every person that's listening to my music, that's watching one of my videos to understand me and see me and be like, yo, so this isn't just a playful song, a fun song. Like, no, it's real. It might feel fun, but at the end of the day, it's like when you listen to the lyrics really down, you'll be like, okay, this makes sense. When you watch the visuals or an interview too, you'll be like, okay, this guy's, it's not just another rapper, another singer. Yeah.
Nah, I don't think anybody's gonna be saying that about you. You are different, you're unique, and it shows. Let's get into talking a little bit more about Quien es Esa. I want you to talk about the message behind that song and why it's so special to you.
King says, pretty sure when you listen to the song Straightforward, it's literally me like, who is that? Literally, like, I want to know who that is.
Yeah.
El video se trata más de like a party situation, an encounter. Yeah, así fue. It was an encounter more than anything. And I was just like, genuinely just wondering. Saw
Yeah.
one, never thought I'd see the person ever again in my life. And boom, I ended up seeing them twice. And yeah,
Amazing. Todos podemos identificarnos con una situación así because I know, like you said, it's a party scene and everything. We've all
yeah,
been to a party where we see somebody from the corner of our eye. Y estamos como, oh my God, ¿cómo se llama él? Ella. I want to meet them and everything. So that's why I love it, especially in time for the summer and everything. We got the video for it, and we are definitely going to be jamming out to it a lot more. We're going to be rocking out with the music video. So I want to thank you for all the hard work that went into that on behalf of all of the fans.
that video was long. It was a long day.
But well worth it, I'm sure, because it's amazing.
Yeah.
Again, I know that the public lo va a encantar.
I really hope people tell me, the fans tell me they love the music. I'm like, thank you guys so much. Honestly, I'm just super thankful. One with God, two with my fans, with my team. Just super thankful and grateful for for everything that's going on in my life, all the support, all the cool things that we have coming. We do
Y
have
vamos
new
por
music
más.
coming.
There's so much more on the way, I know.
We got new music coming very soon.
Yes, actually, I want to ask you because you just posted a TikTok and you teased a new song. So I have to ask to see if there's anything you can share about it, anything at all.
I can. The TikTok I uploaded is not the song that's coming next for sure. I'll say that.
Ooh.
But I do have some summer vibes. I think it's been a little while since I've dropped a real like summer dance hall type of song. So I have something really
Okay.
cool coming.
I'm
Um,
excited for that. You said dance hall, and I'm like, okay, I'm ready. We are all ready for that.
yeah, I have some dance hall coming in June. I'll say June. I won't say the day, but I'll say June.
That's fine. It's right
Um,
around the corner. We'll wait. We're patient.
yeah, and super other dope vibes that people don't see coming. Cool collaborations.
Okay.
Um, just cool things over here. More shows. Um, I know Mexico, the fans are crazy and they always text me. So yes, I will be going to Mexico, I believe at least 2 more times this year.
Nice.
So they'll see me out there. Austin, I'll be at Austin City Limits. Yeah, just a lot of cool things happening, honestly.
That's amazing. I know you are so connected with your fans and everything, so I just want to give you a minute so you can talk directly to them and share or say whatever you want to tell them.
Mi gente, en verdad solo quería decir gracias por todo el apoyo, todo el amor. Se viene música nueva, colaboraciones, como lo había dicho, a los fans de México. Sí vuelvo de seguro este año. And see, just want to say thank you guys so much for all the love, all the support, and you guys already know.
Thanks to you, ChicoCurlyhead, for your time today, and of course for all the music and the new music on the way.
Thank you.